Maria?
Yes.
Yeah, I allow you to record. Could you please record my session when it is started and send it to all?
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Okay,
I started. Just waiting for.
okay. So did you get that option
Yes,
for recording?
yes, I did.
Okay, great. Because in my system, sometimes the recording is not working. That's why I give someone to record and send to another people.
No problema. It's already taken care.
Okay, great. So how many people left? So all are joined or anybody left? Everyone from the group?
I don't think so. Yesterday, I think 18. Today only 7. I don't know. So everybody's not joined yet.
Okay, let's wait for more 2 minutes or you guys want to wait? Or
I
Hello,
think
well, let's wait for 2 minutes. That's it.
okay. Some people are still trying to join from the other one.
Someone came to the other link to inform that we have to come to this link.
Yeah. So you guys are in the group chat, right?
Yes, because I was trying to join this link you sent to us through the group chat,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I was having a little bit difficulty before I could get in. So no, that's okay. I'm here now.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Because I want to make sure that everybody has read the message and they should join this one.
Yeah. Hopefully. All right.
That's it, right?
I think.
So guys, share. Do you guys having issues first to fix, and or shall I start directly with the topic?
But I have an issue.
Yeah, tell me.
And as let me just go back over here. Wrong one. When I was trying to,
Can you share your screen as well?
yeah, I can share my screen.
Yeah, please.
Okay, this one. Okay, I'm just looking for the page. Okie dokie. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, and this one. Sure.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, what can you see?
Yeah, it's PPT.
Is it,
Customer invoice. Yeah, customer invoice.
oh, yes, and the customer invoice.
Uh-huh.
When I do that, I add the customer number,
Uh-huh.
and the date, the amount.
Mm-hmm.
I check on the company code,
Mm-hmm.
but when I put my GL account,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't go. It says that I have a problem with the master data.
Okay, so go to your system, do it, and then show me what error message is throwing to you. Did you
Oh,
remember what error message it was throwing?
okay. Let me just show you really quick. I go over here. I look. I don't remember the customer number. Oh, and I just go back over here. Bad memory. Sorry. That's the customer number. I do the invoice date. So that's what
I cannot
here.
see your SAP screen.
Excuse me?
Okay, I cannot see your SAP screen. Can you show me your SAP screen and
Oh yeah, I thought that I was showing you that one.
no, you're still showing me the PPT. I want to see your SAP screen.
What about now?
Not still.
Okay, let me just double check something over here.
Minimize that PPT and then open SAP
Yeah,
one.
just gonna do a new. Where is it? I think it's that one. Let me see. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can see now.
Okay.
Recon account is missing in the master record. Can you read the message?
Yeah, this is the reconciliation account is missing a master record, correct master record.
Account. Reconcile account is missing in a master record. So double click on this error message. Don't go anywhere. Double click.
Where? Over here?
No, this error message. Double
click.
Oh,
there.
Yes.
I did.
Yes. So whenever we are getting issue, an error from the system, always read it. So there is some account is missing in the customer master record. Correct? Master
Yes.
record. Means there is only one master record in your invoice, that is customer. So means this account should be maintained in a customer master. So go to the PPT. Now go to the PPT and there is an option to maintain recon account in customer master. Same you did for the vendor master as well. But you missed it to maintain. So go to the PPT, it is there. I'll show you.
Okay. If I go to, okay, so the main one, no?
Yeah, PPT, not D1. Go to the PPT. Same PPT you opened just now. Show me that same.
Okay. PPT.
Yes, your SAP workbook.
PowerPoint.
I'm sorry?
The PowerPoint.
Maria, the PowerPoint document.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't understanding that. Let me share this one, the PowerPoint. And there you go. Sorry about that one.
Share me as well. When you're switching the when you're doing alt tab or switching the screen, just show me as well. I can see only SAP screen. So when
Oh.
I'm telling you to show the workbook, show me the workbook as well.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see if I can make this happen. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Went to the wrong one. Here. Can you see both of them?
No, I can see only SAP. I want to see PowerPoint presentation, which
Okay.
I have shared to you.
Okay, I'm gonna do that one and I do that one too. Oh no. Jeez. I cannot do both. Let me see.
Maria, are you using a window or Mac?
Don't show me both.
Window.
Okay, you can have both screen at the same time.
Doesn't require. Just open PPT. I will show you the place where you.
Okay.
Okay, here it is.
Yes. Okay. Go up. One slide. Go up. Yeah.
Okay.
Show me that slide one by one. Just wait. Yeah.
This is the customer master.
Yeah.
I'll keep going up.
Go up. I want to check. Okay. In the same screen. No. Go down. Screen 76. Yeah, slide 76. Yeah. In that, when you see there's in screen 2, number 2, screenshot number 2, there is a recon account. Okay. You must have created the customer recon account. Okay. This GL should be created. Now go down 77. Yes. This is a customer master. When you created customer master, you provided all the details, account, group, company code. Then here, account assignment tab, this recon account is you haven't provided. Now go to SAP.
Okay, one moment. Back in business. Here it is.
Yes. Now open another SAP screen /n xd02.
FC00.
No, xd02 or fd02.
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Let me see if I have it. Okay.
fd02.
The accounting editing option?
You open the different. It would just put /n fd02. Type. I'm asking you to type.
Maria /NFBB00.
Yeah, that's what I did.
No. I'm typing in a group chat. FB02. I did in a group Zoom group chat.
FB.
FD, not D, it's D.
Oh, a D. I'm sorry. 00. Okay, here it is.
Can you see in a group chat? Zoom group chat.
Well, okay, I'm here.
I provided in a WhatsApp as well. Put this T code.
Oh, IFD02. My bad. So, okay.
Provide your customer number and company code, which you created for your company code.
My customer number. One moment, please. So I'm very bad at remembering numbers. Okay. coming. Here.
Hmm?
Okay, here.
Yes, sir, tell me, sir.
This is it. And click continue. No?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Go to company code data. Add the above. Yes. Can you see recon account is missing?
Yeah, I see.
Yes. So did you understand from the message what the system was telling?
Yeah, now I understand. Yeah, I was just started looking at it.
So always go back, read the message. What message is saying to you? Okay, something is missing. Some data is missing. Go to workbook. Check. Did you miss some configuration or master detail? And then proceed.
Okay, means
Save
save.
it, yeah, save it and then proceed with the invoice. It will not show you any error.
Prof.
So
It's
accept file.
Oh, exit. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Going back and exit, and I go to the other one. No.
Yeah, you can now do it by your own. It's easy now. It's not an issue. Except that there is another issue.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I had.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you can go to on mute and other person. If anybody is having a issue, can.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome. Any other person having some issues? Any issues?
Yeah.
Discuss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to create the master account for the vendor, and once I get instead when I try to reconcile to get to that last page, on my own system I'm using Mac is not showing me that option. It's telling me to save it.
Okay, can you share me when you should just drop a screenshot with error, what error you facing, or you can share me to the screen because if you explain also I will not able to understand much. So if possible, can you share the screen? Show me where you're getting the issue.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Oh my God. Now it's showing me this time around. I've been trying to. Okay. Now I'm cool then.
Okay.
For one reason, it went through this time around. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. You can go to mute and stop sharing. Any other question?
Excuse me, Joy. Like you said, for one reason it went through now. Does that really happen with SAP, where sometimes you try a transaction, it doesn't work, or you try to do something, it doesn't work, and suddenly another time it works? Is it some?
There I am telling you what. There is a standard functionality in SAP. 1, 2, 3. If any T code ending with 1 means create. If any T code ending with 2 means you can change. If any T code ending with 3 means display. So like that, for customer master, the creation T code is XD01 or FD01. For the change the customer master, just now I told you Maria is FD02. The moment I want to change the customer master, I put 2. FD0 was same. And if you want to display anything, so the T code, if I want to display the master record or anything, the T code would be FD03. So you might have giving a wrong T code. Instead of edit and change, you're displaying it with any T code in any 3. Okay, so remember that 1 for create, 2 for change, 3 for display.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyone? Any issue?
No, I'm good.
Okay. No, I'm asking all of all the people in the group, all everybody. So, could you please let me know one by one how much you finished till now? Okay, anybody can start. What assignment still they have finished and still they are working on some other one. So it would be easy for me to understand where I can move to next session. Anybody can start.
Joy, can you please increase the volume on your
Okay.
side, because I'm really straining my hair to so that I can hear you better.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, better. Thank you.
Can you please repeat the question? I couldn't hear you too.
Okay, so I have raised the volume and you please also raise it outside. So is that fine?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
much better. Thank you.
much better now, much better.
Okay.
Although try to raise it a bit, but much better.
Okay, great. So, can you guys start how much you completed one by one and how much is still pending and remaining to work on?
Yes, this milestone, I was able to complete it.
Okay, till customer account receivable, everything is done.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Next one.
Yeah, same with me. I was able to complete both the accounts payable and the accounts receivable. I created the master data, the transaction up until to the report. So everything was done perfectly well.
Okay. Next.
JT, this is Deepika. I
Yeah.
completed both account receivable and account payable both.
Okay. Any other? Next.
ACAN, I'm yet to complete it because of I was stuck at the creating a master data. So, but I'll finish it up now. I'm on it now.
Okay, no problem. Till now, how much you finished? Till now, AP is done.
Yeah,
Okay, so AR is pending.
that's correct.
Okay, great. Next.
Jyoti, this is Herman. I have
Yeah,
completed
Harman.
mine as well.
Okay, great.
This is okay. Yeah. I think I'm done. I think I finished everything, but I'm not sure. But but I think I'm done. I'm done with it.
Okay. Next.
Hi, this is Akalavi.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a similar situation with Toke, but I believe I'm done as well because I had a challenge with the account receivable and I got help. So because I had double posting and I got help in correcting it, which now
So
new.
what help you need? You can ask me.
Okay, yeah, I sent a message in the group chat and one of the guys was able to help me out.
Okay.
So I completed it. He knew that because it wasn't giving me zero. So he explained what to do, and I believe I did, and I did that, and it became
Okay. Okay. So it is you understood the issue, and I think it is resolved, and you will proceed further.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Okay.
This is Maria, and well, actually now the error message is it KSB1.
Okay. And what is the error message saying to you?
It just says that there is no allow because of it is an error in the SKB1.
So what is not there in SKB1?
When I try to use it, hold on one second. Let me put it over here one moment. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just put that here and I go back to my thing. Okay. Let me see. because I used the customer number. I added the GL account. Sorry, I just have to do it again, and I didn't take a screenshot. I apologize, and I'll tell you the whole thing.
Okay, share me the screen, SAP screen. Quickly share me the SAP screen.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, I did this, and adding the customer, the invoice date.
I cannot see your screen.
You cannot see my screen?
No.
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry about that. Okay, can you see now?
Yes, I can see now.
Okay, I did the customer invoice, blah, 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 the amount. I make sure the company code is there. And when I'm using the year account that we updated, which is the 1001.
This is the Recon account. You can't use it. This is for customer. Except Recon account, you can use any other account. Vendor Recon and customer Recon, you can't use. It is already assigned to your master data. How can you use again?
Means I have to create another one?
No, there's another account is also there. Office rent, cash. You can use any other.
Okay.
Time being, you can use any other, but Recon, customer Recon, vendor Recon, you can't use.
Okay, means let's see. There you go.
Yeah, enter, not save, enter.
Oh, the document was posted. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye. I appreciate it.
No, just be there, okay? Before saving, keep in your mind. Enter from your keyboard and then see everything is green in the balance. Can you see the balance 0.0? It should be green. Now it's posted, that's why it's showing it's a initial screen. But always keep enter, go back. And see this balance option is green or not. If it is green, means you can go and post it. Okay.
It's green.
Before it is a initial screen, so it is always a initial one, so you can't see. But if you're posting a new invoice, check this balance is a green, and then you can click on the save button. Okay.
Okay, appreciate
Now
it. Okay.
yeah,
Now,
okay,
Miss so right now I'm fine. I don't have to do anything else. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Appreciate
go
it.
to mute. Yeah. Any other? So I think I covered all. Nothing is left.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Peter. I was able to complete my own. I had some great support. Yeah.
Okay. Any other one left?
Hi.
Anyone? Yes.
This is
Hi,
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
I was able to complete it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Next. So I think done. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Guys, let me know once you can see. Okay. So this is the workbook.
Yeah, we can see it.
Hello, Joyce.
Yes.
You're gonna send us the recording after the session, right?
Yes. Maria will send you the recording session to all you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Can you guys go to mute? Yes. Now I can start. So this is as you have done GL, AP, AR. So now I'm going to do APP configuration, which means automatic payment run.
Hello, Yoti.
Posting, yes.
Hello.
Yes.
I can barely hear you. You are coming in broken. Yeah.
Okay, but I can hear you, but okay. Now is it fine?
Better, thank you.
Okay. Give me 2 minutes. I changed my headphone. Okay. I think because of that, you guys not able to hear. Just give me 2 minutes.
Send us rain, the rain of roses.
Right. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, yes, better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it's
here.
better now.
So can you hear me?
Yes.
Very clear now.
Very
Yeah,
clear.
very clear.
Okay, great. So I'm going to start. Let me know once you can't hear me. Okay. So hello. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
Yes.
can.
can.
Okay. So I'm going to start. So till now you have done APP, you have done automate this GL API. So there you were doing the manual posting, manual payment.
Jyoti, your voice is so low. Jyoti.
Is it fine now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So previously you were doing manually postings. So now what happened? Can guys can everyone go to mute? Yeah, thanks. So so now I'll start with APP configuration. It means this functionality through which we can do payments.
We can't like this. So the thing is, it's not good. The volume is not good from my
Oh
side.
my god. Oh my god. Okay, let me switch to another one. I don't know.
Same thing here is breaking.
Okay, let me switch to another
It's
one. No
breaking so
problem.
badly.
Okay, just give me a moment.
Can we use what
Hello. Guys, can you able to hear me now? Is it better?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, much better.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Ella?
Can anyone say yes or no whether you can see my screen or
Yeah, yes, we can see your
okay.
screen.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so I am now going to proceed with automatic payment program configuration, then master, then transaction, then basic report. So here, when company wants to pay multiple of invoices, that's what I was explaining. They will go through and they will use this functionality. So maybe if this that can be 100, 10, and 200 invoices are due through this automatic payment run, they can do a payment in one go. So in the slide 100, you can start, and here's even. So main configuration we will do, then we'll proceed to master, then to transaction, then we proceed for the reporting. So I'll go by slide and I'll show you one by one. Okay? Because I don't want to go directly and with the T code system, so you will get confused. So I'll follow the workbook. I'll I'll
Am
I'll
I the only one having this issue or what? Because I can barely hear her. I don't know.
What about others?
I'm having the same issue here too.
Oh my god.
I can barely hear you. You keep on
I'm
coming through. Sometimes it's so low.
Okay.
Can't we use the WhatsApp strategy we have been using?
So you want me to
That
call on
one is very
WhatsApp
clear.
and okay. You want me to call on a WhatsApp?
Yeah, call you on WhatsApp and they log on. That one is very clear. This one
But
is
the problem is if I call on a WhatsApp, recording will not happen. So it will be issue for you guys. So that's why I am going through. If the voice is small, is the voice is breaking or
if it can be like this is good. Like
this
this
is
right now is good.
okay. So like this, okay then.
The thing is everybody needs to be mute.
Yes.
Please. That's what I put somebody on mute and the noise went away.
Yeah, so just be on mute, try to listen properly, try to listen what I'm saying and increase your volume. And when you get the recording, so the main concern is how I'm performing in a system. That's main important. And through that, you can do the same in your system. So if I'll go on a WhatsApp and I'll do it, it will not be a recording and I don't know how will you perform then.
Okay, now everybody's on mute.
Okay. So I'll start with the configuration part. Here's the configuration part. You guys, you can write in a chat as well. If something is there, you can write in a chat. I'll check the chat. Here's the chat.
Peter, can you mute, please?
This is not learning. This is not learning at all.
Okay, I'll put you on mute. Okay. Okay, everybody is on mute. Okay, so let's perform one by one. Let's provide the T codes. So the main configuration T code is FBZP. So I am going to my system. Here is my SAP, and I will perform as it is given in a workbook. So it will easy for you to perform as well. So I'll provide T code /n FBZP. Click enter. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes, and we have to do configuration in these 6 nodes. Let's see how we can do it. Let's move one by one. So the main configuration T code is FBZP. Now the arrow is indicating to house bank. So I'll click on the house bank tab. I click on the house bank tab. Guys, can you help me with the company code which Ahmed created, or vendor which Ahmed is using for the session?
B217.
B217. This is Ahmed created?
B for boy. B for boy.
Oh, B for boy. 217. Is that?
That's correct.
Great, thanks. Okay, so now let's go and see. Okay, I click on the house bank, provided the company code. See this pop-up, we got it. Provide company code, then click on this continue button. Next, we are in the screen of house bank. Now provide the detail. Read the message, fill the required details and save, and click on the bank account folder on the left. So before proceeding, we have to provide all the details as
I'm
given on
sorry.
the screen.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Peter, please, could you please mute your...
Guys, please go on mute.
Yes, Peter.
Yeah, it's better now. So let's provide details one by one. The first detail is, first data is house bank. So we will provide house bank as it is B217. So I'll provide same. It's 4-digit number. I'll provide 4-digit number. So I'll provide ABA17. And side by side, I keep my notepad open, so I write the data, whatever I'm creating. So the house bank is...
Hi, Joyting.
Yes.
Please, is it possible for you to enlarge the screen?
Yeah, tell me.
To enlarge the screen, it's really small.
It's really small?
Yeah. You can't see the prints. Everything seems very small. If it's possible to make it bigger.
This PPT?
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. And what about SAP?
I think SAP is quite small. If it can be bigger, better.
Actually, this is my standard SAP. I can't zoom
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay, but I zoom the PPT. I have the, it's better now, I think.
Yeah.
Great, thanks. So I provided the house bank. Then provide country key. Country key is US.
Sorry, Joy.
Yes.
Sorry, where did you get the BA17 from? The code?
I am giving by my own. You can give 4-digit number by my own. You can also provide by your own convenience. Anything.
Okay.
It should be 4-digit number. Great question.
Okay.
Thank you. So I'm following the workbook. See, it is giving HB01. It is given by own. Now next is bank country. So for bank country, there's an option to select. So now it is US, so I am selecting US only. So there's a bank key. I'm not providing by my own. I'm selecting it. I'll provide here US, and let's see what banks are there for the US in the system right now. So many banks is there in the system. I'll select any of them, and now it is done. Bank country, bank key is defined. Now next, click on the see the arrow, it's indicating to the save button. I click on the save button. TR is generated. Now as per the screenshot, fill the required field and save, and then click on the bank account folder. So now I'm moving to bank account folder. Let's see what is given there. In a bank account folder, we have to provide account key, and this account key is also 4-digit number, and you can provide by your own. So click on the new entry and provide your account ID. So BA17 I provided as house bank. I'll provide account ID as BB17. So this is my account ID. Okay. Bank account number, it is the main bank account number. Okay. Make sure then this you just provide. This is generally we get from the client what bank account number they want to provide in the house bank, what GL they want to provide, and what currency they want to maintain. But right now we are doing for the session training, so we will provide the random number, anything you want to provide. So as per the screenshot, there's a 1 to 7, 1 to 8 digit, 7 digit. So I am providing the same. 8. Currency is a mandatory, so I am providing USD. This GL you need to create. So make sure you have a bank GL account created first. Look for the master data of the section. So you can open this GL 1770 in T code FS00 through T code FS00. You can see the details what is given. So I am going to open FS00 and let's see what his company code. AHM1. AHM1.
No, Jyoti, baby, 217. Yeah.
Yeah, I understood. But I am opening to see this GL. I know I am going to create for my GL, but right now I want to display this GL, what is given. So I will open this GL 1770 and show you for company code AHM1 what detail has been given.
Okay.
Okay. So let's check 1770. Click on this display button. Okay. So it's a asset account group, bank chase account, description is given, go to turn control tab, USD, only balance in local currency is selected, and field status group is this selected. House bank account ID is maintained for this GL account. This is a bank main GL account, and in house bank always this section is bank main account number and account data. This is the main. So we will create similar GL. So what I did, I took that GL, I open in a SAP system, I kept as a display mode. Now I'll create another GL same like that. FS00 /O. Remove this. I don't know for asset what he has given. Let me check. So B217 company code. Let's provide. Anybody saying anything? Anyone? Let's give a same number. Let's see. System what's wrong. Okay. Create balance sheet asset. So it's taking. So I created the same number, and as given in a screenshot, I've given the same number. Now let's put one by one. Bank main GL JP bank main GL. Next to control, make sure giving the same data. I click on the balance sheet account asset as it is given in this GL. Now move to control tab and let's see what data is given. So the currency is USD. Click on the only balance in the local currency as it is checked in this one. Select line item display and short key. Now move, create, provide the field status group C001. Now provide house bank. So my house bank is BA17. BA17. BB17. Please guys, can you go on mute? Someone phone is BB17. Okay, no problem. Account ID part is not saved. That's why it's not taking up. You can see this account ID I've created, but I haven't saved it. So that's why when I'm providing in a GL, it's not taking. So I save this GL. The data is saved. I'll take this GL and I'll put in this bank account. Sorry, 1111770. Click enter. Save. No. Okay. Now go to the same GL. Click on edit mode. This pencil is a change. So I click on the edit mode. Now I will provide account ID. Now it's taking up. Previously it was not saved. That's why it's not allowing me to save. Now let's move to workbook. Okay, how to remove this pop-up? I don't know. Okay, guys, can you see?
Yes.
Okay. So account ID is given. This bank main GL is bank account, main account number GL is given. It is saved in house bank. Let's put a description. Give a description at JP. Save. No. Okay. Now once it is saved, checking account for checks. Okay, let's put the same one. Checking accounts for check. This is you can provide by your own. I'm just putting as per the screenshot because it will be easy for you to remember when you see for my company code and my bank account detail. Now let's move to next slide. That is now next slide is all company code. Go back, go back, go back. All company code. Now select all company code. Click on new entries. Click on new entries. Provide company code. So company code is B217. Let's see what data and what settings has been done. Provide company code B2. Provide your whatever company code you're having. Then sending company code and paying company code. So make same sending company code and paying company code B217. Okay. Now next is click on the save. See the arrow. Always follow the arrow. Done. Now go back. If you want to see anything or search, click on this position button. Check for your company code, whether it is created or not. Yes, it is there. Now move next. Next slide. Paying company code. Now let's go back. Paying company code. Follow the arrow. It's indicating to new entry. Click on new entry. Provided company code. Let's provide our company code 217. Now next is minimum amount for incoming payment. So for this company code, if you want here, you need to set a minimum and maximum amount. So for only for minimum amount, not for maximum. Sorry, my bad. So minimum amount for incoming payment, I'll put 10. For minimum amount for outgoing payment, if any payment is for outgoing, so what is the minimum amount should be there? So you can maintain here. So for both cases, $10, $10, $10 USD maintained. So I am providing $10 only. Except that, let me check is any other data is given or not. Nothing. Yeah, in forms. In forms, I think few data is defined. My God. Can you see? In form, there's one form is defined. So I'll go to form. I check SAP script. Form is F1110 underscore US underscore AVIS. AVIS. Click enter. It's taking up. Now it's indicating this arrow indicating to down. Let's move to next slide. What is given? Now in a down, once the form is given here in the form section, let's move to sender detail.
Can I
Sender
ask
detail.
a question?
Yes, tell me. Sure.
The F110 underscore US
Yes,
underscore,
yes.
is it gonna generate by itself or we have to use the
No,
same thing?
this is the form number and name, everything. This is a SAP script and this form number is already there in the system. It is created by the ABAPers.
Okay,
We are just using it. That's it.
oh, okay, okay.
That's why I typed it. I
Oh,
have
okay,
yeah, you also
okay,
provide the same way.
okay.
Great. Now let's move to sender detail. Let's check what is given. The text ID is ADR. Let's provide, just check. Click on this small box. Standard text for ADR include. Okay, let's Always take a standard one which is provided by SAP. Letter header can be anything. I'll provide Jyoti 1 2 3. It could be the header of the letter when the payment happened. Okay, now let's see what is next. Nothing is next. All done. Now click on the save button. So click on save button. Data is saved. Go back. Go back. Now let's see what's given. Now payment method in country, we don't create anything. We just display the check payment method and notice the document type. That's it. We are not going to create anything. We'll go to this section, payment method in country. We'll see for country is US and the payment method C as per the screenshot. Provide country, payment method C.
And then double click.
Can you go on mute? Anybody who is unmute, please go on mute. Click on this check payment method, double click, and just view. Go to the next slide and let's see, it's showing us to view here as written. We don't need to create anything. We just display the check payment method and notice the document type. So in the next slide, there's a check payment method and document type is JP. So this check payment method, this is for outgoing, this is for check, allowed, and this document type is indicating JP. Why it is indicating JP? Why in a workbook it is written that you have to check for the document number? Because when you do payment and when payment document, now you can see the invoice document is generated, payment document is generated when you did manually. When you do with the automatic payment run, the payment documents also should be generated, and this document will be the JP document type. That's why it was saying that check this what payment document is given. So once a payment is done and you check that payment through the FB03 or you check for the vendor FBL1 and you display the report. In the report, the document type for the payment document always it will be JP, nothing else. So that time we will validate once the payment is done. Now next, move to payment method in company code. Go back, payment method in company code. Go to position, find your payment company code and payment method. So B217. Let's see it is there or not. It is not there. So what we need to do? Click on new entry. Provide your company code, that is B217. Provide your payment method, that is C. Payment method company code provided. Now provide the maximum minimum amount for this payment method. This is for payment method configuration as per your company code. So let's provide amount 10 as a minimum. How many zeros has been given? 7 zeros has been given for maximum amount. 3 4 5 6 7. Let's put 8. Done. Next is select a single payment. Go to the below one, foreign payments. Select all. Go to form data. This form data, you know, not to worry because this is from above set. Provide this form detail F1110 F1110 underscore prenum underscore check prenum check. Why it's not coming? Okay, like let's search from here. Check the detail. Okay, no. Okay, why it's not taking? PRE. It's not taking full length.
I guess the last few letters.
It's not, yeah, it's not taking length. It's
okay.
That's the problem. Okay, let me check with my company code FPZP what form is given. Yeah. Oh, it's not available. It's not available in the system. Okay, let's go back. Let me check for another one. That's why it's not taking off. Yeah, this form is not available. Okay.
I think it's not THC. It's not
Is it not the check? Check the spelling for the check.
Let me check.
I think you are missing K for T.
No, it's not taking up. See if I put
Put the.
It's because of the language.
Yeah.
If you change the language, and
No, I
one of
haven't changed.
no,
I
if you
haven't changed.
do you think it will change and will take it?
No.
Okay.
No. So check CHE CK. Okay, understood. My bad.
I think it's the spelling. There's no C.
Yeah.
It's the spelling.
It was
That's what I'm saying.
character. It was not the character was exceeding, and I was provided E. Due to that,
Yeah.
it was not taking. Okay, got it. Okay, that's why I thought it's not. Okay, form data is given. Now let's move the address. Address is this. Guys, you can tell me any address if anybody wants. Okay, no problem. I'll provide the same. Move back. It could be anything. It's not necessary. Stream. TX. Okay, now done. Get to IT. Enter. Everything is okay, no problem. Save. Okay, now go back. It's done. Now move to next slide. Next slide is for bank determination. So here we will select our company code. Go to position B217. As per the screenshot, click on the position, provide the company code. Now my company code is done. Select this line item. If anybody is saying to select the line item, then select this line. Deselect means remove it. Just select this line and click on the ranking order. Okay. In ranking order, go to next slide. You can see few things. I'll explain you. Yeah. Fill the required field and save. Click on the next folder in the left. Next folder is bank account. So the ranking order, what happens here is click on new entry, and here we provide a combination of payment method, currency, rank order, and house bank. Let's say one house bank having multiple bank account. Right now I have created only one bank account. It can have two bank accounts as well. So in the ranking order, we provide a rank. So like for house bank B217, the rank order 1, payment method C, currency USD, rank order 1, and house bank is BA17. Okay, this is my house bank, I think. BA17. Yeah. So here we provide this combination. Means if house bank BA7 can have a two multiples bank, so if they are having another bank, so we can provide the rank 2 for that bank. So we will just provide the priority of the bank through which the payment happens. So just putting a ranking order for the bank accounts through which payment will be done, like for this one, and for this payment method we have provided rank order 1. So for first payment will happen for this payment method with this combination currency USD and the house bank is. Second payment method can be anything, ACH, wire, domestic. There's so many payment methods are there. So if we create another payment method, we provide that payment method here. We provide the currency. Rank order 1 is already given for this house bank and this payment method. Now it will be 2, rank 2, and with the same house bank. So like that we provide the ranking order. This is the main functionality. Just prioritize your bank account through which you want to do a payment. Now let's move to bank account. Click on new entry. Check, click on new entry. Provide house bank number. My house bank BA217. Now next is provide payment method. So my payment method is C. Currency is USD. Amount you want to give. Sorry, account ID. Account ID is BB17. Sub account. This sub account you need to create. This sub account is a clearing account basically. When you do EBS, this clearing account is required. So what we do, we create this sub account. We will same way we will open this 1771. Let's see how many screens are open. I close all the screens. Okay, now let's FS00 1 company code AHM1. Always take a reference when you're creating any GL master. If you're required, you can take a reference. So it's again a bank clearing account, bank sub account for APP. Same way we create new one. Doesn't display. Let's create /n FS00. Provide my company code B217. Okay, it's not there. We click on the create button. We click on the balance sheet account. Click asset. Write the description. Bank clearing account. Write bank sub account. Account here. Bank clearing account for APP. Enter. Go to control tab. Check what is provided here. Only local currency, line item, short key. Here, field status group, general, house bank, account ID. Save. This bank sub GL is created. Take this sub GL, provide here. Okay, sorry. 1771. Click enter. So BA70. Oh, sorry, I put a wrong house bank. BA70. Enter. Everything is okay. There's no error. Now let's see. Now click on the save button. Okay. Save. This part is done. Let's move to another. Bank account is done. Let's click on the available amounts. So let's click on the available amount. Click entry. Provide house bank. BA17. Provide account ID. BB17. Days. For how many days you want to keep it? So next slide. So here's 999 999. So we'll provide 999. Currency is USD. Here the available amount for outgoing. For outgoing payment, like we will do for a vendor, how much amount you want to keep for this bank, for this house bank and this bank account. So you can provide anything as per your wish. So how many zeros are there? 0, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll provide same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This much amount this bank is holding right now. Now click on the save. It's done. See, setup, then done. Available amount is done. Now next move is to, now FPZP creation is done. We'll go back, go back. This all nodes we have done the configuration. In FBZP, these 6 nodes are important. For all 6 nodes, we provided the data. We have done the configuration and a mandatory fields has been set. Now next move to another configuration, that is the create a check lot. So for the creating a check lot, because we are doing a check payment method we are going to use. So we will go to this, we will create a check lot for my company code, that is B217. So let's go to SAP, provide T code /n FCHI. Just verify the T code. FCHI. Guys, if I'm providing any wrong detail and anything mismatched number or word mismatching, just let me know, because I'm just providing in my flow. Maybe I'm doing wrong. If you're seeing the screen, you can let me know. Provide the paying company code, provide house bank, which I have created, BA17, account ID BB17. Enter. It's taking up. Click on this create button to maintain the check slot. Change display. Okay. Change the status. Click on this edit button, guys. When you provided this house bank account ID paying company code, click on this change button and then click on this create, that A4 size box, small box. Click on this. Now let's see what detail has been given. The check slot number is given 10. Check slot number from, you can say, is 10 to 100. I'm just giving a range. Now checkbook for, just put a description. Checkbook. Click on this green button to continue. Cannot be have different lengths. Okay. Put 300. So check put slot number is 10. Description is checkbook. Number range from 100 to 300. It will consider. Now here, as for the screenshot,
Don't forget to save, please.
yeah, now I'm doing. I just want to show you the screenshot, which is down. Click on the save button. The check number has been saved. Now move next. Master data creation. So we already created this bank account, main bank account, to create a bank GL account for the house bank, which I already created when I was doing a configuration. So this is done. So you can relate it. So guys, is that clear that I have already done this while doing house bank configuration? And now next is the how to create, how I provided the details and how I created. All the screenshot is there. You can go through the screenshot and you can create. This one is done. Master data I have already covered for those two GLs. Let's move for vendor. So there's 3 master data: bank main GL account creation, bank sub GL account creation, and the vendor creation. Vendor is already created, or if you want me to create a new vendor, I can create it. Go to FK02. I think it is there for this company code. Anyway, FK02. So you know how to create a vendor. You already created a vendor master, right? You all? Hello?
Yes, we use FB60 as
Yes.
the T code.
FB60 is for vendor invoice. For vendor creation, FK01.
SK01.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm
No
sorry.
problem.
Got confused.
Okay, no problem. Click enter. Field required. Okay. 109 is given. What should I give? Anything. Okay, let's put 109 or 100. Okay. Sorry, I'm changing it. I have to create. Let's see what account group is given. Do you know account group for this company code? B217.
Yes, I think same. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
what is
same.
the
It's the same
same? Okay.
B217.
Okay. Let's check account groups. Enter. This detail you can fill by your own. Doesn't require anything. Doesn't require. Just postal key. Okay, can you tell me any, because I'm creating from starting, any postal key? Okay, leave it.
Yeah,
I'll give it.
fine.
Just give it. Memorial. Country US. DX. Here not need to provide anything. Move. Recon account is required. Let's check what recon account is there. 2000. Select the recon account. Click enter. Payment term. Now, as we are doing a vendor payment or through the automatic payment program, so the mandatory field is either you can change the vendor or you can create it. I created a fresh one, so I'm not changing. If you're creating or changing anything, go to directly payment transaction accounting. So here you will provide payment term 1. Payment method is C we used. Our house bank is 1217. Sorry, 1A17. Okay. Click enter. Nothing is required. Click save. So my vendor is this one. Close this pop-up. Vendor creation is done. So there were 3 master data creation: bank main account, bank main GL account, bank clearing account, and vendor master. So here you can change your vendor detail and directly go to the payment method, payment transaction that accounting, this part, and you can provide your payment details, payment term, payment method, and house bank, or you can create a fresh one and you can do from the initially. Now let's move to next slide. Review vendor invoice lesson. Click here. So you already done with the vendor invoice FB60. So that's why it's not included in the slide. But now I'm going to do FB60. FB60 for my vendor. My vendor was this. Twenty-two 2020. Amount I'm giving 100,000. GL should have some expense GL. Take a GL from here. Cash account. Let's select the cash account. Provide the same amount, 1,000. Click enter.
But check the
company
company code.
Yeah. Thanks. Company code is different. B217. B217. Okay, why it's not taking? Again, let me switch to company code. B217. Now click continue. Provide the same detail. Now click enter. It doesn't exist. Okay. Oh, that another company code was opened. DAR1. That's why I took that GL. That's why it's showing me that GL doesn't exist. So the cash GL account is 1000. Click enter. So that's why in a previous session, I was talking to someone. So before doing any invoice, any posting, just click enter and see this balance is green or not. If balance is not green, means there's something issue, or you will get some error message in the down. So as you all guys have seen that there's error message that GL account doesn't belongs to my company code, means I have taken old company code data. That's why. Now everything is green. You can click on the simulate button to check the data, everything is correct or not. So always see that balance, whether it's green or not. Second thing is for just rechecking. Second thing is click on the simulate button to check your posting data is everything is fine or not. Then last is click on the save button. So this is the main process. This is the basic you can follow. So my invoice number is generated. Okay. So I will copy that invoice and I will keep it with you. So right now I have created one invoice. This is vendor, this is invoice. I'll create another invoice and let's do the payment together. I'll provide 2000 or 23, 234. Enter, everything is green, everything is green. Click on simulate button. See, everything is fine. Click on the save button. So 14. Now let's create another one. Some random GL account 560. 60, put here 560. 60. Both amounts should be same. Click enter. Everything is green, balance is green, no issue. Click on the simulate button. Everything is fine. Click on the save. Now I'm having right now 3 invoices for one vendor account. So let's check. Do you know how to check the vendor account? FBL1N. And let's see how many open items are there. So through FBL1, this is for the reporting purpose. When you did for AR, it should contain this C code and you should check the what is the open item and what is the cleared item for this vendor account, for any vendor account. Provide the vendor account number, provide the company code. This is for open item. In the selection tab, you can provide today's date, whatever. If you select this radio button and click on the execute, whatever the open line item, you can see the all invoices. You can see it is a red, means it is not cleared. It still is open. It is due for the payment. Okay. And you can see the document type is KR. But when the payment is done, the document type will be changed to JP, which is there in a house bank, which I showed you in earlier, that we have to check that document type for the payment method. See, go back. So, and if you click this all items, so whatever invoices, whatever the document, payment document, invoice document for this vendor, you can see directly. So right now only 3 invoices are there and everything you can see. If you click on the cleared one, so only cleared invoices will be there, but there's no cleared document, so you cannot see any cleared item over there. Now next move to next slide. Next slide is to how to do F1 110. This is the vendor payment. Now we are doing a vendor payment through T code F1 110. So vendor, this vendor having 3 invoices, we will do the payment for all 3. /n F1 110. Provider today's date 2020 2020. Identification can be anything. Click enter. See this status bar. No parameter enter. Go to the parameter. Provide company code, that is B217. Provide payment method, that is C. Provide next date. This always should be future date. Never mistaken. Always should be future date. So today is 22. I'll provide tomorrow's date. Vendor, my vendor number. This is my vendor.
Joy, are you in India or where?
I'm in India.
Oh, okay.
So parameter I have provided. Let's go to additional tab. Okay, let me show you in the PPT as well. Otherwise you will get confused. So see, same I provided as per the screenshot. Company code, payment method, future date, vendor, save data. Either you can click on the save data directly, or I just provide this also. This is for the logging purpose. You can provide or not provide. It's not mandatory. Okay, provide this. Save the parameter. Once you save it, go to status. You can check the parameter has been entered. Okay. This is covered. Now let's go. Now click on this proposal. Once the parameters save, click on this proposal tab. Click on proposal, click on this start immediate. It's there in a screenshot. Let's show you. Yes, the start immediate. Click this button. The proposal is ready to start it. Keep enter. Then the proposal has been created. Once it is done, always go and display your proposal. Click on this display your proposal and check. There's a green and the value date is this, and amount, total amount you can see is a 1794. Now you will imagine how it's coming is 1794. So can anybody tell how it's coming 1794 for this respective to this vendor? Any idea?
All three
That's the
invoice
total.
total.
That's the
Yeah,
total of
great.
the
If
invoices
you
we
double click
created.
on this, yes, great. Thank you. Nice. So if you double click in that line item, you can see all 3 document number and all 3 document number, detail and the amount. Okay. So there's no issue in a proposal. If there's an issue in the proposal, this green button should be red one, and means there's something issue with some invoices. If it is a red, anyway, double click on this line item, check which invoice is having a red value, double click on that and check what detail is missing. You can the system will show you that okay, this message here in a note, it will show you one message, okay, this detail is missing, fill this detail. So in that case you have to correct your invoice. So now there is no issue. Go back, proposal is done. Let's see in the screenshot. Proposal is running. Here you can see it's a red button. So make sure you have at least one item in green in case it is red like this, double click and fix the issue following to the next slides. As I told, if there's a green, nothing is issue, but if it's a red, then you have to check with the invoices, is there an issue or not. So double click on this line item, you can see through the slide. I don't have any red, so you can go through the slide. So you can see there's an issue with this. All invoices are correct, no issue, but this invoice is 12,900 having issue. Double click on the invoice line item and you can see it's showing in a note the error in creating payment document, read the job log. Okay, so the payment document, so there is an error and few details are missing. So click on this relocate button. It will take you the screen where the details has been missing. So in the screenshot, the detail was which is provided like payment method and house bank account ID, and then click this enter button to save it and then proceed. So this way we rectify the issue if any invoice is having a red. Okay, so you can follow that process and you can fix it. But if nothing is red, everything is green, proposal is green, you can proceed with the payment. Before payment, always fix your proposal, always. Okay, now move to payment run, click on the payment, click on the start immediately. Payment run is ready to start it. It is in yellow. Once if you see it's yellow, keep entering the enter button from the keyboard. You can see one generated, one completed. Now we want to check the log. Okay, go to the display proposal log. Okay, either you can check like this, either you can check this payment. This document is generated starting with 2 for this company code, and the amount you can see, this is the debit is a vendor and a credit is a bank clearing account. Did you remember 1771? That was a bank clearing account. This accounting entry has been generated in the payment log. And your payment document starting with 2 is generated. Let me copy this and show you. Now go to T code FB03. Provide your payment document number, company code, fiscal year is 2020, enter. Can you see same accounting entries? Can you view the document?
Yes.
So payment is done for all 3 invoices in one shot. So now there is only 3. It can be 10, it can be 20 for the one payment, one vendor. It can be multiple 100 times. So it can be any invoice, any number of invoices. It can be done. Payment can be done in a one shot by this APP. Now we have to check in a reporting part. This part we did. Next slide part. Next slide, it's discussing the same as I told you. It's green now. So when it is green, you can proceed with payment. Notice the change in a status. Correct, we did. Next is click on a refresh status till my internet connection is okay. Status is the payment run to green. Payment run is green. We did that. Now move to next. Now, as I told you, to see the reporting, go to FBL1N. Previously, there's a cleared item, not cleared, sorry, my bad, open item. Now let's go to /n FBL1N. This vendor. Previously, I checked open item. There was 3 open items, 3 invoices. Now I'll do the same. Click execute. There was no. Why there's no open item? Can anybody tell me?
It's already clear
It's
with
been paid.
automatic payment.
Great, nice, nice, great. So it is already cleared. So what I'll do, I'll click on this clear item, provide today's date, or we don't provide today's date also because this vendor having only 3, it will show you that only. If it's having multiple, then you can, to segregate those, you can provide the date. As per date, you can see. So you can see these all are in green. Previously it was in red. All amount which is cleared. Go back and click on the all item. So now it's showing all cleared item, everything, all invoice document, all payment, everything related to this vendor, whatever the document has been done and whatever the posting has been done for this vendor, it will show you. So go to today's date, click execute, and can you see previously it was 3, in all it's coming as payment document also, and the payment document type is JP. So did you remember from JP is coming, from where it is coming, this document type? Anybody? So the payment document number, the document type is JP. From where it is coming? Anybody remember?
From automatic payment.
From automatic payment, where? This whole are the automatic payment configuration, master and transaction. In automatic payment configuration, where
House
we
banking.
have
House bank.
Okay, in house bank, where? Not in house bank. Can you go little bit in deep? In the configuration it is there, and it is given in a slide as well to check for this document number JP. Do not create anything, check for this document number. Okay, I'll show you where. FPZP. Go back, country. Can you see?
From the, I think, payment method.
Yeah, so payment method at company country level, not company code level. I was checking for company code. But can you please guys go on mute? Anybody? Somebody is okay. She's
Esther?
moved on. Okay. So here from this configuration, this document type is coming. So document type for payment. So whatever payment document is generated, this one, the document type is this JP, and it is coming from this configuration. Payment method at country level. Now you can see the amount 1794. It's a combination of summation of these 3 invoices, and it is coming as, and this document is generated. So I think every till now all slides I have covered. This is the last slides to see the reporting. Cleared item, yeah, I showed you. Notice, sorry. Notice APP transaction with JP account, a document type in the configuration of the payment method at country. I showed you. Done. So guys, APP configuration, master transaction, whole and reporting, everything is done. Any question from your side? You please ask.
Joy, just one question.
Yeah.
Can you make different payments, let's say to different vendors using different banks? Let's say
Yes.
here, yeah, Ateco.
Yes, that's what.
Okay.
That's the. Can you? Did you remember? I was talking in a ranking order, something
Mm-hmm.
related to that.
So you can
That
make a rank 1, rank
yes,
2, rank 3, and then
yes,
you execute this payment at the same
everything.
time with different
Yes,
banks.
yes. So if you see different banks, you can run, and in FBZP while F1110 I was doing. I'll show you. Right now I executed, right? Your question answer I'll give you. Can you see this vendor? Right
Yeah.
now, I have provided only one company code, one payment method, and one vendor. There's option to select multiple vendors.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, there's multiple vendors you can select, and for multiple company code. There's one line, second line also there. Third line is also there. Can you, if you go to this drop down, you can see the multiple lines are given for multiple parameters. So you can provide number of company code, n number of payment method for respective their vendor or customer, whatever you want to just provide it. Provide the future date. These are the available lines. Right now I
Okay.
did for one.
Okay.
So to just make it clear everything.
Okay, then the last question. Actually, we
Yeah.
configured that this it has to be paid through
Yes, we
FCHI,
configured.
yeah,
Yeah,
through the check. So in case I
through
want
the
to
check.
see the check logs number, that let's say check one, check two, check three has been paid, is there any possibility I can see? Because it seems like one block figure came,
Yes,
1734, to clear all the three invoices. But
yes.
now, how do I check if I want to see whether it has been paid through the check and which check load has been paid?
Which check slot has been paid? Okay.
Mm.
What exactly happened in the workbook? There's another. It's not defined for the variant
Mm-hmm.
one, but can you see this printout tab?
Yeah.
And there is program, which is done by Abapus. And here we maintain the variants. Let's see. Previously I maintained variant. Let me check what variant I have maintained. Let's maintain this. This is the check slot.
Okay.
And in this variant, we maintain the check slot number 10 for my company code. This is for different company code. For previous, for another one, I have did it. So this paying company code will be mine. Payment method will be mine. House bank account ID, check slot, currency, print. And when we provide this variant, and we save it for my company code, today's what we for which I was doing, and then do the F1. Then I'll proceed with the proposals and payments. Then the print will be generated. Okay, spool will be generated for print, and something, if some document is generated, that always been a spool. So the some spool number will be generated, and through that spool number you can see. So basically we maintain those check slots in the variants which is there, but in workbook it is not there, and it is specified very simple way. That's why I haven't go, because it is not there any screenshot for the variant related.
Okay. All right.
But
Thanks a
you
lot.
asked me the question, I answered you.
Yeah,
But
sure. Thank you.
before doing this, I will ask you all to do this F1110 to reach, don't save, to reach this step. Okay, because maximum time people go to this variant, they don't understand what to maintain, and this is only for generating the printout, nothing else. Main process is still this. Provide this data. This is very important. This parameter tab and this additional log. This is for the generating log. Whatever the log we can see, I just put it I selected few values. You can see that these logs. For this, to generate these logs, I have given these value in the additional log. Okay, and the vendor number. But this parameter tab is very much important. Very much. I'll tell you one more functionality. Did you notice this free selection tab? I haven't put anything here.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because this F1110 automatic payment run is makes very simple for you guys right now. But there's so many scenarios are involved. In the free selection tab, there's another option. I don't want to confuse everyone. I'm just giving you this small concept. Don't confuse. Proceed with your normal process. We will discuss in future. This is for the field name. Whenever you can see that I have chosen this 3 invoices, but I don't want to choose all 3. I want to remove one and I want to choose only two. So what I will do, in a document I select this radio button and I select the value. Remove this. And can you see the exclude value? I click on this radio, this checkbox. I'll provide the value here and that value will be excluded. This field 3 selection tab is for excluding the value. So this value, if you want to document exclude, you can exclude. If you want to vendor master to be excluded, you can exclude. And you can exclude customer mastered. Okay, this customer I don't want. So you can exclude that. You can select this radio button. You can provide the customer number here in the value field and you can click on this exclude checkbox. So these are the way small concepts are there, but right now don't focus on that. You asked me question, that's why I was answering, but follow the workbook while doing F110, while doing APP. Always follow the workbook, please, in the beginning. Later on, you have a questions, we will have a sessions, we will discuss on those questions and we will clarify our doubts. Any other question from anyone?
Jyoti, can you go on slide 117, please?
Yes.
Yes.
117.
I think
Yeah.
mine is, let me see.
It looks like you have a different slide from us.
Right.
Is it? Okay,
So
maybe
actually
I
my
have.
question is whenever you do the suppose you successfully created those invoices, why do you have to whenever
Sorry, can you come again? Your voice is breaking.
I say
Uh-huh.
we have to double check and see if there's no way. If we have successfully create those invoices, we shouldn't be getting any error, right?
Yeah, but right now you're creating by your own. But in company, when you start working, you are not creating your invoices by your own. You are a functional consultant, and this invoice creation, master data creation, that's another team is there. Different team is assigned. Okay, and suddenly different team is end user is doing F110 and they are doing for payments. And suddenly they got the issue. Oh shit, there's an error in this invoice. So what will you do? They will come to you, they will come to FI consultant and they will ask, okay, I want to do this much of payment for these multiple 3 4 5 vendors for 10 invoices, but one invoice is having red and you cannot proceed further. Then that time you have to check. Right now you're doing by your own, you will not get issues, I'm damn sure, but in company you are not creating your invoices. That's not your job.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other question from anyone? So no questions? All clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So start doing this. Do it very simple way. Do not put extra any other scenarios. Do not think any other scenarios right now. Just do a basic one. And if you have a questions, you have a doubts, write it. But try to finish this whole assignment. Reach to the end till the payment document generation. And if you have another question, you want to learn more, you want to think more, okay, what we'll do this scenario, that scenario, we will discuss later. That's not an issue. Because right now, if I'll give you more input and more clear concept, then it will be an issue for other guys as well. And you may get confused. Okay then, so shall we close the session and move forward?
Oh, yes, thank you.
When will we get the video?
Oh, yes.
So,
as soon as I
Maria?
finish, I'll send it to you guys.
Okay,
Right.
just
Thank you.
send it to everyone, to me as well, to him as well.
No problem. I have a question. But is finally are we gonna have this session tomorrow morning? Just
I'm not sure. Tomorrow morning, Ahmed will clarify that questions, and because he is
Check the
going to do.
WhatsApp. We cannot
Check
answer
the
yet.
WhatsApp. Check the WhatsApp message. It says we need to have it at
In the
6:30.
evening. Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen that it's in evening. So,
Oh, we're gonna keep. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. But Saturday, since for most of you responded to the session timing, we're gonna keep the session time as is. So Saturday session is still same. Start at 6:30. Okay, no problem. Thank you. I didn't read that before. I apologize. Thanks.
okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, bye bye.
Bye, Jyoti.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Thank you.